All right, guys, today I'm going to show you a full body warm-up that you can do right before your workout that's going to help you decrease your injury susceptibility, reduce your delayed onset muscle soreness, and make it so your performance skyrockets. Let's get it going. Okay, guys, first movement we're going to do is we're going to put our hands behind our heads. We're going to take our elbows and try to bring them to the opposite knee. So if it's my right elbow, I'm going to bring it to my opposite knee. We're going to go in this position. I don't care if you get your knee directly and touch the toe. That's not important. We're just going to accumulate 10 reps of this position. It's all about getting a little bit of cross crawl patterning, starting to get the blood moving. Remember, this is an active warm-up. The research supports an active warm-up. So get 10 reps of those, then we're to the next movement, okay? Okay, next movement, you're going to drop down onto your back. You're going to grab your trusty foam roller. You're going to place it perpendicular to your body. You're going to lay on it. We're going to do our spine right through the middle of that foam roller. Try to open up, create some extension through your middle back and a little bit in the upper part of your lower back. So nice tight core. You're going to bring your hips up off the ground. You're just going to roll through this area. You're going to accumulate 5 rolls top to bottom. You can bring your arms up overhead. Try to extend back. Again, we want about 5 rolls all the way through that system. This again helps to open up the chest. Next movement, we're going to turn the foam roll so that it's going to be parallel with your spine. This is going to be a stretch and a chest opener. You're going to lay on your back and you're just going to allow the head and the chest to open up. So think of it like doing a snow angel where you've got your arms back, everything's just open. Let your head hang off the back end and just totally open. You're going to want to feel the chest expanding as you're opening in this position. So 5 breaths in this position, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and then move on to the next movement. All right, next one, we're going to jump into our push-ups. Again, we're going to activate some of these tissues and then we're going to stretch them. So great way to do that for the chest and for the arms is through a push-up. So whether that's for you on your knees and you're just dropping down into a position and we're going up, or if you're able to, you can go onto your feet, keep your pelvis nice and neutral, torso flat, head neutral, keep your elbows tight to your body, drop down, and then push up. We're looking for 5 reps. Same thing all the way through. Try to go fast, but have good form. Again, this is a warm-up, so it's all about jumping into these positions, trying to knock them out with speed, but also with really the goal of just trying to get your tissues ready to go for that exercise. Okay, guys, next we're going to, again, grab our foam roller. We're going to turn it perpendicular to our body. We're going to work on lats and external rotators, which is essentially in your armpit. We're going to go ahead and work through the lats by moving your body up and down. I'm pushing off from my feet. My hips are maybe a little bit off the ground to accommodate this position, or you can just go here, nice small movements. Again, 5 rolls and then switch sides. Make sure I'm doing the other arm. Okay, so 5 on the right, 5 on the left. Okay, next we're going to flip over onto our back and do some bridging. We're going to engage that posterior chain. So I'm going to bring my feet very close to my hips and my glutes. I'm going to lay on my back, head in neutral. I'm going to engage my core, and I'm going to go ahead and just bring my hips straight up to the ceiling, holding for a 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax slow on the way back down. Engage my core, initiate the movement, bring my hips to the ceiling. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and drop down. You're going to accumulate 5 repetitions of your bridging, and then you're on to the next one. Okay, from there, you're going to work on opening up the lateral glute and hip muscles, the piriformis, the glute medius, these hip stabilizing groups. We're going to, again, put our foam roller perpendicular to our body. We're going to bias that tissue on the right-hand side to start. Put our hand back on the right-hand side, so all my weight is through my arm and hand. My right leg goes over top of my left, and I'm now going to roll through this tissue. I'm breaking up any scar tissue or adhesion that would shorten that range of motion, put a lot of stress through my hips. Again, I'm going to accumulate 5 repetitions. Then you would switch over and you would do the same thing. Bias the left glute, put your weight on your left hand, left leg over the right, and then 5 rolls. Okay, now we're going to flip to our tummies. We're going to go into a downward dog-ish position. So you're going to be on your hands and feet. You're going to try to bring your torso towards your body. Torso towards your legs. You're going to try to get your heels to flatten out. Think about like trying to smush a bug underneath your heels. And we're going to warm up the back side of the leg, especially the calf muscles. Try to get 5 reps, just back and forth, nice and gentle. Try to get your heel down to the ground. And then from there, you're going to go ahead. You'll grab your foam roll. You're going to lay on your back. You're going to put the foam roll underneath your lower leg, perpendicular to your leg. And we're going to roll through all the calf musculature. Keep in mind, I'm really trying to move my foot around side to side so that I'm really working the entire length of my tissues, and I'm working the inside tissue as well as the outside as well. So make sure that you're really getting this whole lower section of the body. That way it's nice and warmed up. So 5 reps on the left, 5 rolls on the right. Okay, the next one we're going to do is a hip opener. So I'll turn sideways so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm going to drop my right leg back, my left leg forward. I'm going to really take my torso and translate it forward. I'm going to keep my torso very upright. And what I'll do is I can have my arms up over my head, or I can just go ahead and put one arm behind the back, one arm behind my lower back. And I'm just going to take 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in my breaths. Then I'm going to go ahead and switch sides. I'll show you what that looks like. That way you can kind of see the other side of this. So again, I'm going to take my hips. I'm going to bring them forward. I'm keeping this knee behind this toe. I'm going to be very upright here in this position. I can take a hand, put it behind my back. And really, I'm just trying to create separation between this part of my torso and this part of my lower leg. If I can separate these two, these hip flexors have to open up, and I'm doing a good job. So 5 breaths on the left, 5 breaths on the right. Okay guys, the next one is what's called a triangle pose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my back foot, I'm going to turn it out at a 45-degree angle. I'm going to take my front foot, I'm going to put it facing straight ahead and stagger my stance. I'm going to contract my abdominal wall. I'm going to lean forward. Key for this is I'm going to keep my front leg straight, and I'm going to really try to bring my head as close to my knee as I can while I'm bringing my hand down, trying to gain some flexibility through this hamstring here. This is the area that I'm really trying to focus on, is getting length through these tissues on this side. So 5 breaths in that position, then you're going to go ahead, turn. This leg will now be the leg that I'm putting the stretch through. This leg is now turned out at 45-degree angle. Bringing the torso forward, straightening out, reaching forward, trying to gain as much flexibility through this tissue on this side now. 5 breaths, move to the next one. All right, guys, last movement, we're gonna go into our neck 3-way stretch. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take our arms, put it behind our back. The goal of this is we wanna keep our shoulders down, which will put a little bit more stress and tension through these tissues in the upper part of the back and the base of the neck. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the neck in 3 directions. First one is we're going to do 5 reps to the left and right. So looking over your shoulders, left and right. 5 repetitions in each direction. Get that full range. Then we're going to look up to the ceiling and down to the floor. Full range. Meanwhile, I'm keeping my shoulders down so that I'm not getting that contraction of those traps involved. And then last one, we're going to go ear to shoulder. Again, same idea, full range of motion. We're not pushing into pain. We're just going to get that nice, easy, flexible movement through the neck. And you're done. We're hoping, and based upon what I've seen when I've timed this entire experience, if I go through that from front to back, it's going to be about 4 minutes. You'll be able to knock it all the way out. Your whole body is now going to be ready to go for your workout. Last thing on this, I want you to take 1 second, and I just want you to feel your body, how that feels now that you've done this great warm-up. What does that feel like? And what would you need to do regularly in order to be able to get your body into that place where you can really feel like this before you're jumping into your next workout? I hope you guys have enjoyed this pre-warm-up workout video, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys next time. Take care. Have a great week.